This is real life. Any topic you wanna speak on. Two divas with the knowledge, survive the struggle, resume strong. Life trials and tribulations, been through it all. Experience much, I took some fall. But got back up, now it's time to ball. In God we trust, His word stand tall. There's power in the words that you speak over your life. Carmeshia and Stefanie's here to help you get your life back right. Speak victory and rise above any obstacles cross your path. Tune in and have a blast. This is Real Life Topic Podcast.
DJ Mr. Success. All right, going live. 3, 2. Oh, finish. Oh. Welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. Good evening. Welcome to Real Life Topics. Why are we so dim? I feel so dim. Is your phone down or something? No. Why are we so dim?
I should have probably cut that
I did ask you that earlier, but
don't worry about it. We can, girl, go on, keep talking.
This is real life. This is real life. Chime on in, guys. Welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. Good evening. Late night evening, as usual.
Our antics.
You know. Waiting on a few of you guys to chime in while we get a little bit more light in the background. Okay? Welcome to Real Life Topics, though, guys. Happy Thursday. Happy first Thursday of the month. Happy first Thursday of the month, guys. Welcome. Come on in. Welcome. Come on in. Now, that light in the background is wonderful. Perfect. Yes.
This way?
Welcome to Real Life Topics Podcast.
So y'all should put it that way, but that's good.
Put over here?
Right.
In the middle, like behind my chair.
Real life, there we go. Now, Real Life Topics, you gotta get it together, y'all. Welcome. This is nothing but real life right here. We definitely going live right now. Still getting our lighting together, background together, still ain't on time.
We the production, we the audio.
Yes. So, I mean, we wanted to give you guys an example of real life anyway. We wanted to just give you guys a great prime example of how real life goes anyway. We didn't even mean to do this, but this is a part of life. Nevertheless, now the lighting is good. We can get to talking about what we're talking about. This is predominantly open forum as always, but we do want to talk about some testimonies, some testimonial moments in Real Life Topics Live. What else did we want to talk about? I don't know what else we want to talk about, but nevertheless, trying to give it someone some time to chime in. It looks like everyone is sleep.
We're a little late, but better late than never,
Better late than never.
Look at God. We are here. It is just a blessing to be able to be here for the day. Because a lot of people didn't make it. You know what I mean? And we're blessed and highly favored because we're in good spirits, we're in good moods, we're breeding all kinds of positivity to the people out there. And I want to say TV lamp, this ain't TV, it's the podcast or the internet or the web, I don't know what you're going to call it, but we putting it out there. Come on now, chime in so we can talk to y'all about these testimonies. How God been blessing us for the month of March, because it's just the beginning. We're only in the 4th month of the year.
Welcome to Real Life Topics, Miss Sandy Cano.
Hey,
how are you? I've been seeing you doing a lot of traveling and stuff, girl. I think you moved out there because it appears that you out there every week, girl. But I miss you, girl, and we still have to connect. Maybe we connect one day this summer. Before the summer is over, we definitely need to connect. Rest in peace to my best friend, Patrick Schubert, Team Aquarius. I miss you so much, Patrick. I know you miss him as well, Miss Sandy. And we definitely got to get together this summer and do something for the dedication of the life of Patrick.
She's just one of the guardian angels that got your back, watching over you, making sure you're good.
Yes, definitely a guardian angel. Tell me about it. A lot of things I've been getting guarded by lately is just, I'm talking about just a great blessing.
That's right. Tell them, Sammy, they can catch all of our replays on all platforms.
Real Life Topics is on YouTube, on Mystic Success Media YouTube as well.
That's right.
Definitely so. Definitely so.
Rep your podcast.
Please follow, like, share. Tell everybody that, you know.
Tell a friend.
Miss Stefanie's Godschild and
The Sunflower
Soul. Carmeshia, The Sunflower Soul, is definitely talking that real stuff and doing real stuff.
That's right.
Yes, miss you and miss our friend. Yes, ma'am, Miss Sandy. Definitely miss Patrick, man. It's definitely was a big loss. That was about 3 or 4 years ago, and I didn't think I was going to live without him, but, you know, I'm living without him, you know?
No, he's with you. He just with you in spirit.
He would have been right here supporting Real Life Topics right now, sponsoring and everything. Oh, man, you know. But that's a part of life. Death is a part of life, so we just have to roll with the punches and roll with this whole process of life is, you know?
But I believe the misnomer is that we think because people are not here physically that they're not supporting us on the other side. I think it's more important to be on the other side, but you know the unknown is rooting us on versus being here, because I mean it's a difference in the realm of the unknown. You know what I mean? It's more spiritual. It's more protection. You know. I look at anybody who passes on, especially somebody that was close to you or is close to you, as part of your team, your ancestral team, even if they wasn't part of your bloodline, as somebody who care for you and can look on for you and root for you, you know, on the other side. They can tell God how good you is, you know what I mean? Things of that nature.
I also want to start switching up a little bit of how Real Life Topics begin their segment. And I want to start beginning the segment by thanking the higher being above. I think we should show recognition. That's what Real Life Topics do on the regular anyway when we're not on this camera. We wake up every day with prayer. We wake up every day thanking God. And so I think Real Life Topics should always start our segment off thanking God, thanking the higher being, thanking the universe, or whatever have you might believe in, because we respect everyone's higher being. We want to just start off this Real Life segments by thanking God, just thanking God for being able to wake up today, thanking God to be able to travel, take care of our children, go live. We be so late going live. So one day you might not just make it. Someone didn't even make it today. You know. Also, rest in peace to my boy's uncle. Is one of their favorite uncles, Mr. Ryan Robinson. We're praying for the Robinson family. That was a very big loss. Any type of loss, death for any family is very big. But rest in peace to Mr. Ryan Robinson, the boy's uncle. And
talk about our testimony. We should start off. And if you have anything that you want to tell us about as far as what God has done for you throughout your week, throughout your month, throughout your day, just because you never know the things that you say can actually help uplift somebody else, because a lot of us are going through things. We're fighting battles that other people do not know about. And the small things that you do, like even telling your story, can help somebody out there in the web, you know. Everybody's looking through the comments and we're actually interacting with each other. You know, we like one big Real Life Topics family. So if we can encourage each other through our testimonies and our talks of faith over fear and the things that God have done for us and all the things that He will do for us, I think it'll help a lot.
Yeah, so the Real Life Topic is definitely going to start our first 5 minutes off with testimonial stories. And just praising God for getting us through the week, getting us through another week. We're going to be doing this every Thursday, and we want to definitely give acknowledgement to who is protecting us and is over us every day, daily, as we wake up and move around every day. So, I got a testament for today, guys. I was in the city of Chicago a couple of days ago, and I had stopped at a store. And I was on a store, it was like in the hundreds, 95th, 100th place or something. And I stopped at a store, and I was in the store. Usually when I go outside, I have Real Life Topic flyers, so I'm promoting and, you know, passing out flyers wherever I go, even if it's at the grocery store. You gonna know about Real Life Topics if you're stopping at Jewel's, if you're stopping at, hey, Miss Connor, love you too, cuz. Welcome to Real Life Topics Podcast. I was just sitting here talking about a testimonial story that I had. Nevertheless, I was at the store, in the city of Chicago, and I'm just, like I said, I'm always walking around. I'm in line. Hey, do you know about real life topics? Passing out my flyers in the driveway or whatever. In the parking lot or whatever. So I went into the store. I began to shop. I was probably in there about 10 minutes or so. I left the store. I had to go to another store that was right across the street from the store. So I goes right across the street from the store. I park my car, and 4 men pull up with ski masks right behind my van. So as I was getting out the car, I turned around and they pulled up and they rolled their window down, and they said, "Hey, we were just getting ready to rob that store across the street that you were at." All 4 of them had ski masks on. 2 men in the back seat had guns. And they said, "We were just getting ready to rob that store that you were in across the street, but we seen you and we couldn't even do it." And so I thought it was kind of like they were joking. I said, "Come on now, y'all. Y'all need to stop playing. Y'all, what a way to try to holler at somebody, to tell somebody that you was finna do something so wrong that, And they like, "No.
This is real, baby.
This is real life. This is real life.
We about to get you."
We sat outside because most of the time I'm sure people that rob people, they gotta check the scenery first before they gotta taste the place. They gotta check the scenery first. And they said, "We seen you walking around that store bobbing everybody and passing out flyers," and we like, "Never mind."
Look at God.
That's a testimony.
That's a testimony.
That's a whole testimony.
You don't know how many lives were saved that day, even their own, because that helped them to deter the decision that they was going to make to let the devil work in their life. But the child of God, encouraged the people not to come move on the stuff. Okay?
Yes.
And had a good conversation with the people after the fact. Okay?
Sat there and talked to them for 20 minutes.
Because look at God.
Talk to them for 20 minutes.
About something positive.
About something positive. A positive way in trying to change around that thought process of what they were getting ready to do. Telling them to join real life topics where we could talk about topics, because we actually began to talk about topics, all type of topics, as I, explaining them the different topics that we were talking about, and the whole mood changed. The ski masks came off and everything. This is a true story, a real life story.
Bobby trying to join this podcast.
So, baby, do you hear me?
And life be life. I'm going to tell my testimony, because y'all going to see we're going to come up with the other part of the documentary of the last 48. But if you guys don't know, we took a trip down to Tennessee, and it was beautiful weather, beautiful scene. But there was a situation that I was in about 9 years ago, and I was, because it's past tense now. But I had to go turn myself in, y'all. I had to go get locked up on my Acon. They didn't want to let me out. We drove 8 hours, okay, to Tennessee as a unit, okay, because I had the dream team with me, baby. We drove down to Tennessee. I went to go turn myself in, y'all, and then people told me, "Why you here? That paper said you had time served. You don't need to be here. We're going to let you go." Baby, I walked up out of there. You click your heels when you walk up out the place. And this is the second time this has happened to me. Because, baby, I'm not meant to be behind nobody's bars, okay? When you're God's child, okay? When you are favored, when you're blessed and highly favored, God gonna always make a way.
Okay.
When you stay in positivity, when you don't look down at the situation, when you stay in good vibes and in God's grace and talk about the goodness of the things that you're going through, even when you don't know how it's gonna work out, God will always bless you, and He will always turn the situation around in your favor, so that way you can give Him praise. So that way you can tell your testimony, walking testimony. You want to walk in the light always. Even when you don't think or know how the situation is going to play out, that's when faith comes in. And when you put that faith over the fear, He always going to work it out, so that way you can go back and tell the story. You want to live to tell the story. Just like she lived to tell the story, because she could have went in that situation, it could have went down, and somebody could have shot something or something. But she was actually able to live to tell the story just by her presence. Just by thanking God.
Right. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, come on now. I mean, they said, we seen you. And that made us say, never mind.
That's right. Look at God. Look at God. You know?
Look at God. What a testimony.
And it's been going like that. Like, I mean, this, like I said, it's only the 4th month of the year. I was going to say 3rd because we're only a couple days into April, but this is only the 4th month of the year. And the blessings that have been occurring, like even recently, I just was in a car accident. I know a lot of people don't know that, but I totaled my car. When I tell you every airbag came out, a man smacked me. And I don't know if anybody's aware of Lake Street on the west side of Chicago, but it's under the train. So it's like pillars on each side, very small lanes. A man illegally made a turn and smacked right dab into me, okay? And turned my car almost a 360 and the whole front of my car is totaled. I got out the car and walked away, okay? I mean, I'm a little, bruised and battered, but at the end of the day, my life is still here, and I'm here to tell the story, okay? It could have went really wrong, okay? And I had somebody who stayed with me on the scene because she was a pregnant lady. I need to call her and thank her. Because she said, you shouldn't be going through this alone. God put angels in your life. He puts his angels around you to encamp you to always make sure that you're okay. You have to give praise when praise is due. You have to give thanks when thanks is due. You may not be a religious person, but you also must know that there's a higher power that we all have to answer to.
Right. Somebody created.
The creator. The all.
You know? Somebody created you, and there is something to be thankful for, and there's some reason to have prayer. Prayer just changes things. And I know some people that's not religious and not into all the church stuff, and they just be like, OMG, here they go with the praying things. Believe me, you wouldn't even be waking up tomorrow if it wasn't for the Lord above.
But like I said, it is not about religion, it is about relationship with the higher power.
The relationship. When
you have that understanding, then you will understand. See, a lot of the time I'm trying to get in somebody to start preaching. Okay. It's the trick of the enemy, okay, to play with your mind and lead you to believe that you should not give praise when praise is due. But like I said, it is not about religion. It is about the intimate relationship with the being that has brought you here. You are here for a reason. It is a lot of us that did not wake up this morning. There's a lot of us that are not here today. And there's a lot of us that are still standing, able to be able to tell our stories and able to testify to the goodness of and the grace of the higher power, which is God. Whatever you want to call them, okay?
Yes.
Understand that it is something that is leading you and guiding you to be here today.
Yes.
I just talked to somebody, one of my friends. I talk to on a regular basis. We just came into close with each other. He just died March 16th. Found him in his car unresponsive, okay? He's thanking God right now. A little traumatized, but he understands that it has to be a higher power for him to be able to stand and tell the story of why he's here today. You have to thank God for that. And it's not a coincidence that you come across people like that. Mm-hmm. It's not a coincidence that you talk to the man. It's not a coincidence that I came across him. It's not a coincidence that we are here together in this room today being able to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't give me...
Everything happens for a reason.
Nothing is by chance.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything. Welcome to Real Life Topics, Mr. Manna and Miss Cuz. Welcome to Real Life Topics.
Do we tell who to follow Real Life Topics, Mr. Thompson?
The robbers.
Yes, we do. Yes, you do.
Well, actually, they could be watching right now because every last one of them pressed the follow button.
That's right.
They did pull out their phone and they pressed the follow button. But we got over 5,000 followers. You'll never know who it is. But shout out to you. You made the right choice that night. Okay. And you're going to continue to make the right choice.
Yes. Because
that angel that you seen that day in that store on 95th, you saved your life that day. Because you don't even know what could have happened if you would have thought a different process and came on up in the place.
But you know they say Aquarius, we have a God complex, but can you blame us? All right, now, thank you. Can you blame us? God is with us.
Yes,
okay,
at all times. At all times. And he's with us all.
Yeah.
He's definitely with us all. He's not just with Aquarius. He's definitely with us all. We all waking up every day. We working through these spiritual warfares that's going on. The devil attacking us mentally, physically. You know, we people are dropping like flies, and that's literally what I'm realizing. From celebrities to, just regular old us, it's just ridiculous.
But forget the death. You have people who are walking zombies. Okay?
Preach.
People who are here physically, but mentally they gone.
They gone.
Gone, and nothing you can do about it.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Let me tell you, my brother told
like R.
me.
Kelly, it ain't nothing you can do about it.
when your mind is fed up, when the creator fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
My brother told me, and it has always stuck with me. He said, I was speaking upon how people should be. And he told me, you cannot place your expectations upon other people. When you do that, you get your feelings hurt. You have to be grateful and thankful for the thought process and the mind that God gave you to be able to move forward and think in a positive forward moving way every day. And I said, you know what, you're right. Because there's a lot of people who come into this world not knowing what they're going to come in left or right. There's a lot of people who have been here, and then they wake up today and you're trying to figure out what happened to Ray Ray. I'm Pookie dang. He was
no purpose. Is what I call it.
Not even
purpose.
no purpose.
And then mentally, like you said, mentally you're unstable. And that's another subject that I definitely want our topic, or one of our topics and one of our days' whole segment to be about, and that is mental health awareness. Mental health is really real, guys. We have a lot of families that are dealing with this daily, and this is a very big, important subject. It's close to my heart. Because I have close family members in my family that I deal with every single day that has mental health issues. And it's a sad situation, and it's something that we should be aware of, and it's something that we should support one another with, because it's a heavy task to deal with on a daily basis.
Especially if it's something that you have never dealt with before. Yeah. You know what I mean? It like I said, if you can tell your testimony about how you got through something, that is helping somebody else. Okay? It's the small things that add up to the big things. It's people out here who don't know how to deal with situations, but if you just talk about it, you can say, you're giving them encouragement. You know, you're giving them wisdom about how to go about things. And a lot of the times we're embarrassed to even talk about the things that we have going on in our family because we don't really know how to deal with it, because it's something that we've never come across before. Mm-hmm. So if you talk about things, you know, it gives you a little cushion. It makes you feel better about even coming forth to be able to deal with these things a little bit better.
Exactly, and people that you deal with daily deal with the same things, and it takes a village to just come together. And if you come together, you can help each one another deal with those things and give each other advice about it. But like you say, people be so much in the hiding about it when every single person on this earth has a family member that is dealing with mental health.
Listen, it said we all fall short. It didn't say some people. We all fall short, which means it is everybody in this world has gone through something, is going through something, will go through something at some point in time. So we can't come together to talk about those things. It's support, you know? It's support for those people to be able to talk about those things, because you stressed out about things because you don't even know how to deal. You don't know how to talk about it. You don't know who to go to. You can give advice, and it'll give somebody an idea or thought process on how to, or what to take a person to, or whatever. Inbox, whatever you need to do to feel, whatever God put on your heart to do to talk to a person, because some people are embarrassed and don't want to talk about things, but it's best that you do so that we can move forward as a whole.
And if anybody out there that wants to join Real Life Topics and talk about mental health awareness, please inbox us. Mm-hmm. That is one of the biggest topics that's going to be coming up soon, talking about mental health. I'm not seeing nothing up here, which those names should be up here. You might want to use your phone maybe just to see. Do we have anyone commenting or saying anything? Welcome to Real Life Topics, Miss Moore. Good evening. Long time no hear. How's everything going? How the boys? How's your daughter? How's everything going for ya? You know? How's everything going for you? Miss Moore. Also, Happy New Year to you guys, if you didn't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying to you guys, this is the real New Year. This is the real New Year, so Happy New Year to you guys. That's all I'm saying. If you don't know your history, look it up. You'll know the real deal. Our flowers and everything like that is getting ready to grow, getting ready to blossom. It's spring break, spring cleaning time. This is really the original first of the year, but we'll let y'all go for what You were programmed into thinking
No,
for
we gonna let
January
you go
1st.
for this is real
Well,
life.
I respect it because I know that's how you were born and raised. That's why I said going on with your program and how you was programmed to think that or know that.
Do your research.
Do your research.
Do your research.
All is well. How are you and your children? Everything is wonderful. Everything is wonderful. Complaining ain't gonna change a thing. But I know one thing is God is good and we waking up every day and
That's
we
right.
making it.
That's right.
So that's all that matters, Miss Moore. You know, we all making it. We getting up every day. We still been able to use our mind, body, and soul, and we strive every day to do the right thing. When we do wake up, we strive every day to do the right things. You know, it's a hard battle. I tell you that much, but we strive every day for our good to overweigh our bad.
And they say when you know better, you do better, but we all know that's easier said than done. That's a fact.
Yes. Yes, very, very easier said than done. Yes, Mr. Thompson. Happy New Year's. Definitely. I'm getting ready to get my yard work ready now. I'm picking up the sticks and getting ready because you know the grass getting ready to turn green. I'm going to have to get out there once a week and cut that grass. And baby, that big back football field I got in the back, I ain't looking forward to that. But it's the new year, new things, the nice green grass, the nice flowers. Got to get out there and plant some. No weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. That's right, Mrs. Moore. That's right, Mrs. Moore. No weapon formed against us shall prosper.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
God is so good to us. So good. Even when we doing wrong, he is so good to us.
It's called the grace.
Literally, he is so
God.
good to us.
The grace.
Through the grace of God. Welcome to Real Life Topics Bar Mic Podcast. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. You was able to tune in. You said you had to work tonight. We'll be joining Bar Mic 100 Podcast very soon in Milwaukee. We was just waiting on the weather to break. We was supposed to be down there, but you know we'll be down in Milwaukee soon, Mike.
New year, new things.
Happy New Year's to you guys. I am tuned in. Yes. Welcome to Real Life Topics, Mr. Dean. Welcome to Real Life Topics. Prayers to you too, Mrs. Moore. Prayers to you too. Podcaster to another.
That's
yes,
right.
Bar Mic. All right. Milwaukee, here we come. Shout out to Bar Mic 100.
And look, we're not taking over. We coming together, baby. It's called to come together. The year to come together.
This is the year to come together. This is the year to not want to separate, not want to divide and conquer.
That's right.
We want to come together because we want a plate like we at the Last Supper, and we gonna share that bread just like Jesus.
Because what they say, you united, we stand divided, we fall, baby. We united, baby. As one.
Hey, love, God bless to you.
The same to you. The same.
Rest
to you.
in peace to your cousin Ryan Robinson. I'll probably be seeing you soon, cuz.
All the love we've just been getting. We're very grateful and thankful
Hey,
for it
love,
all.
God bless you all. Yes, Mr. D. So I'll be seeing you soon, Mr. D. But yes. So we done went through the praising God and thanking God. We done went through praising God, thanking God.
And thank God for all of the blessings. Let me tell you, the enemy has tried to come against us so many times even in the beginning of the year. But let me tell you, you gotta block that devil, baby. Okay, you gotta block it, and you gotta be able to move forward because God is always with you. Well, just know that when you take one step forward, God got 10 of them moving ahead of you. Okay. Know that.
That's right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mr. Dean. See you soon. I'll be checking you out, seeing you going live and stuff with your raps and stuff. You cold. We gonna have to shout you out tonight. You cold on the talent side. I'll be seeing you. I see you, baby.
We got some things coming up too. We got a few little, we can't, you know, we gotta wait till it's in the making, but we got some things coming up too. We'll inbox you about what we need, okay?
And let us know if you need that featured vocalist now. We got you. We got you, Mr. Dean, if you need that feature vocalist. But yes, so we went from testimonial stories. Well, first we went to thanking God.
Thanking God, yes.
First we went from thanking God because we're going to initiate that every time we go live from now on. Then we have our testimonial story that we told. Mm-hmm. And so we also did discuss mental health awareness, because we definitely are going to come out with a full segment of mental health awareness, because mental health is totally real, just so real. It's affecting a lot of families with it. And I feel like if we came together more and paid attention to it more and made that one of our first priorities, just as much as we make a lot of other things on our daily base workshop, we would be better off. So
yeah, we want this to be a place where we can come together and help each other. Like we can connect right here on this live, you know? If you see somebody needs some help on something, put your number out, put your card out, you know, get it cracking.
Because remember, it's a piece of bread for everybody. The Last Supper table, it's a prime example. He set an example on how you had to share it. I'm just saying, sharing is caring. Sharing is love.
They don't call it breaking bread for no reason.
You got to break bread. You got to break the bread. And everybody can eat. It's food out here for everybody. You know, it's food out here for everybody. Let's just come together.
That's right.
Amen. You needed to hear that.
That's right.
Yes. It's food out here.
And we needed your presence here on our live. You hear me? Everybody counts. Everybody matters. Ain't no big I's and no little U's, okay?
Yes.
We thank God for you all, okay? Know that.
Yes, mental health is definitely important. Yeah, a lot of people don't take it seriously, because some people don't even know they have that family member. They just be like, oh, that oh, Juju them crazy. Oh, we them crazy. Nah, we and them ain't crazy. Mentally, something is wrong.
But the sad part about it is we don't understand how many of our men are in the prison system just simply because they have a mental illness. And it's easier for them to lock them up than to actually get help for them. And like even being ashamed of telling somebody you got somebody in your family and not even knowing how to go get aid and assistance for those people.
Yes.
You know?
All right, Mr. Dean, y'all are so solid. Yes.
Thank you.
Solid as a rock.
No, for real though, we don't understand how much we need each other. We don't understand how much we need each other. But that's before my time. I don't know nothing about that.
Y'all don't know nothing about that.
I don't.
Nah, good. Youngin. The youngin don't know nothing about solid as a rock. How you don't know about solid as a rock? Come on now. We need to remake that song just because of that.
Baby, they ain't gonna make none of the remake none of the good stuff, and they need to leave it that way. Cause you know you start remaking stuff, honey.
I mean, come on, P. Diddy and all that was the king and queen of that. He take mental health medication and it started in prison.
See what I'm saying? Look.
Yep.
Because that's the first thing they do with our people. They put them away because it's easier to do that versus getting the help. And we just need to talk about these things and shed light on them so that we can get help. Because a lot of, especially us, we don't want to talk to psychology. We think it's cliche and we want to oogly boogly our way. And no, we need to talk about it and actually put something solid to it.
Yeah.
To get the help that we need in order to succeed, okay?
Yes.
And not just keep sweeping it under the rug because...
Right, like I said, and then you take your medicine. Oh, Juju need to take his medicine. Because I don't even think the medicine is organically. Because mental health is real.
Oh.
Mental health is real. Mental health is real, but I also believe in organically clearing the mind, or get the things that you eat, the things that you put your diet, the things that the things that you listen to, the things that you see, the things that you're programming yourself with, the alcohol, the marijuana,
the lack of right, because you know everything they give us is not good for us. The lack of vitamin D. You know, as soon as we get these babies, they put them up in that school and they ain't getting the nutrients they need from out the food. They're not getting the nutrients they need or the love or the nurturing they need from the teachers. You know what I mean? We need to come together as a village and supplement what we're lacking as a people.
Yeah, because mental health also has a lot to do with family support as well. You know, they have that on the list on the evaluations. Like one of the most things that people mentally need is support from family. And it's a drought on that too.
And God bless you for even speaking upon that.
It's a drought on family.
Aaron Dean, for talking about what you went through, and so people could know that it's okay. It's not a bad thing to take medication if that's something that you need.
Yes. The crazy part is that now that I'm free, I can't really get the right help that I need. If it wasn't for my music, I would have been lost it completely.
Because God got you. Know
God
that.
got you.
That's what you need to understand. If don't nobody else got you, God got you.
That's right.
It is a struggle out here as a people to get what we need. Okay? But when you have purpose in your life, you're going to always be okay. As long as you're doing what you need to do and doing right by yourself and others, God's going to always take care of you. That is a fact. That's what I know. It's not what I believe in. I am a testimony of it, okay?
That's right. God is good because you still making it through, and then he blessing you with that great talent. So what other way, like you said, if it wasn't for the music,
You have an outlet.
you have an outlet. You have an outlet to express yourself, speak your mind, just be yourself. And then it shows what great skill you have and what great talent you have. Look, God is good.
And then sometimes,
God
like you
is
say, it say it's mental illness, but a lot of times you just overstressed. Your body, we overly stimulated because of all the things that we've been through, and generational traumas and generational
Curses, yeah.
So many things that we deal with in this world, and it's not right, but we deal with it because from a societal norm, it's a way of life, but in reality, it ain't life. It's not a way of living.
Relationships. That's why we have to have healthy relationships, and I'm not even just talking about with dating. With dating as well, but just healthy relationships, period. With family members, moms, dads, cousins, co-workers.
All of it.
And when we operate daily, our relationships, most of our relationships are not healthy. Substitute from starting with your body. Your body ain't healthy. Then when you walking outside every day and you got to socialize with the lion, tigers, and bears, because that's what I call it. When I come in the house in peace, I say, "Woo! I'm out from outside from the lion, tigers, and bears, because they'll eat you alive if you let them."
Or snakes, what they say?
The snakes in the grass. And baby, I be feeling good. And then when I wake up in the morning, I say, I gotta go out here to this wildfire field. You know.
But to be honest with you, that's why, like I said, it's not about religion, it's about relationship. Everybody should have some kind of spiritual practice. Whether it be meditation, whether it is going and taking a walk in nature, getting out.
Welcome to Real Life Topics, First Lady Miss Spalding. Good evening, Miss Family.
All right,
Good evening.
now.
Yes, everyone should have some type of spiritual
practice. Whether it be you talking to God, or journaling, manifesting what you need in your life, getting some kind of stress relief, exercise. A lot of people do not exercise. We do not take the time to take care of ourselves. And I mean, the way the program is set up is meant for us to be able to work ourselves to death and not think about what we need in order to supplement ourselves, okay? But you need to take the time to do that. You need to feed your heart, mind, body, and soul in order to be able to live and thrive and not just survive in this life.
Yeah.
You have to have a healthy spiritual practice that you delve into. Like I said, whether it be prayer, medication. Prayer.
Medication.
Meditation is what I meant to say. Prayer, meditation, reading. Give your mind something, food for thought. Like all this music and all this calamity and the news and all this foolishness chaos. It's too chaotic.
That's why Real Life Topics is here for you guys and here for ourselves as well, because we're fighting the same struggle as everybody daily that's on social media. Everybody daily that's on social media, we all are fighting the same battles, just in different ways.
That's right.
Just in same thing, just a different way. Just the same thing. So that's why Real Life Topics is here to talk about topics of importance.
Yeah, we here to reach the people.
All the people.
I
was just talking to my veterinarian today. I had to take my cat to get nipped. He got nipped today. I felt so sorry for him. He came home without
his niblets.
Right. He came back with no testicles, y'all. I know that's hard for a man, but a male as well, animal. I feel so sorry for him.
Exercise, I don't mean to cut you off. Exercise is a good stress reliever.
I need exercise for real, yes. Exercise definitely is a stress reliever. Your body feels so much better after you exercise or go to the gym.
It detoxes too.
Because believe it or not, as I was coming up, I always thought people that exercise was just the people that were overweight. Because they want to lose weight, they fat, they just want to lose weight. That's why they go to the gym. But no, having your body healthy, because I'm skinny, so I be looking at people that say they at the gym like, oh, I ain't got to do that because I'm only 120 pounds, so I ain't got to do that. And that's what I be saying.
I'm telling every time, but when you walk up the stairs, your lungs ain't good, and then you.
I can run and stuff. I got a little energy. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, she lying. Like I said,
it is very important for my little skinny bony self to be at that gym as well, keeping my body healthy and keeping my muscles strengthened, my mind strengthened. It's a stress reliever.
Endorphins. People don't understand when you exercise, you release endorphins in your brain to help you relax and de-stress. Okay, it's just not about the physical aspects of things. It's about your inner being.
I do detox, yes. These sunflower soul detoxes all the time. You know, you gotta change up your diet, all type of stuff. And you should just want to stay toned up.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Still just want to stay toned up. That's what I'm saying, because the older you get, the more the weight will stick to you as well.
Your muscle decrease. That's not the word for it, but the muscle, it leaves you the older you get.
Yes, keep it real now. I'm just keeping it real. I can't be no other way. I ain't trying to fake it till I make it. I'm just being myself. Some people gonna like it. Some people ain't. Mm-hmm. This is a part, and that's a part of life too. Why is there so many haters out here nowadays, y'all?
You know what? Listen,
man.
We say haters, but I think it's just a lot of lack of understanding.
Okay.
Miscommunication. People are not really happy with themselves. You know what I mean? It's really that when people hate on you, they really hate on themselves because it's some part of you that is reflection of them and they just don't like it. So, you know, you just gotta let people be who they be and hopefully they can work it out with them and God. Don't even worry yourself about
right, because you're not supposed to worry, because that's in the Bible as well. Worrying is the number one no-go for God.
Stress, worry will kill you. It'll take you
stress kills. Stress kills. I'm talking about you worry and stress out about something. You have to let go and let God. Mm-hmm. Let go and let God, and everything will see you through. Just wake up every day and strive for greatness. Mm-hmm. Praise God. Stay straight and narrow as possible. It's hard. It's easier said than done.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody is perfect, and we go through this daily. So I just want us to just be more better together. How about
Let's be great, honey. Let's live our best life, like Duval said. Let's be great. Let's not worry about what nobody else got going on. Run the race that God got for you. A lot of people be looking over here what Chena got going on, or Bob got going on, but at the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you in any situation. Do what works for you. People will be in their marriages and they be in any kind of relationship and they say, they doing this over here. No, baby, do what works for you. Okay? Don't be superficial. Don't be a surface kind of person. Have some depth about yourself. Have some tolerance, you know what I mean? You just have to have discipline about yourself in some way, shape, form, or fashion in order for this life to work for you.
Also have morals, integrity, boundaries. Mm-hmm. You know, all of that has a lot to do with it. When you begin to start not having integrity and things like that, you better switch it up. And people make mistakes. But you have to be aware of those mistakes, and you can't keep continuing to do those mistakes. So, Real Life Topics is going to begin to end this segment, but I do want to leave maybe some words of encouragement. Mm-hmm. Does anyone have any words of encouragement that they can leave anybody that's watching Real Life Topics tonight? Any type of, like, you was actually just leaving some words of encouragement when you was talking about...
if you can't have the one you want...
opinion about that sentence, but that's another story for another time.
Be great, be blessed, be thankful. Okay, gratitude is the highest praise. If you can stay in a state of gratitude, you will always be blessed. I promise you. Be grateful and be thankful always.
Yes, always. Real Life Topics want to thank everybody for tuning in this evening. And please, 1 week from today, we will be going live, and we want someone to join us. Someone to join us on our topic. Someone to support us on the topic.
Let us know ahead of time. You know, we're a little, I ain't gonna say that word, but you just let us know ahead of time so that way we can get y'all in here so we can do things the right way. Because everything you have to do also in order and decency. Okay? Everything you do it in order and decency.
That's right. So, once again, be great, guys. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend, because the weekend is coming up. Everyone be safe. And I'm going to leave you with this. Once again, be great and put God first.
That's right. Always.
Have a great evening, guys.
Love y'all.
Thank you for tuning in Real Life Topics.
You stupid as a rock. What a night.
Stay solid, guys, and stay great. Thank you for tuning in to Real Life Topics. Peace. God first. God first.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stefanie and your co-host Carmeshia. Tune out the world and tap into Real Life Topics podcast, where we converse about everything concerning the dynamics of life. Check us out every Thursday live on Facebook at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Life. Any topics you want to speak on. Two divas with the knowledge, survive the struggle, resume strong. Life trials and tribulations, been through it all. Experience much, I took some fall. But got back up, now it's time to ball. In God we trust, His word stand tall. There's power in the words that you speak over your life. Carmeshia and Stefanie's here to help you get your life back right. Speak victory and rise above any obstacles cross your path. Tune in and have a blast. This is Real Life Topic Podcast.
DJ Mr. Success.